Hello.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I
wow.
can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted on speaking to the minister about George's death.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Sure, but do I have to? Okay. Nice.
Professor
Very
Fig
nice.
and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Sure. Show me what I need to do. So this one is okay. This one is okay. Expelliarmus. That's very good. Appearances. Appearances. Another dueling will admire the champion. Talk to Lucian. Reward his appearances. Lucan battle by. What is this? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, let's do this.
Revelio.
Hall of Erodiana. Epic. What is this? A basin.
Accio.
No.
Incendio.
Aha! Epic. Very nice. Aha, there's another one here. Which is not this one. Maybe I don't have it yet.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. If you need to stop.
Brilliant.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Nice.
Good one.
Another one.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'll take to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a...
Oh, stop. Seriously. Plus, you're...
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today. It all comes... Ready for a shot at...
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Yes, Nat.
Then let's get...
Let's go.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Protego. Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy. Come on. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
Descendo.
Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio. Hey. That's all you've got. Stupefy.
Arresto, mame.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Break them.
Whoa. Ah, what the fuck? Son of a bitch.
Yes, I'm ready.
Good luck out.
Ah, seriously.
Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio.
Ah.
Protego. Stupefy.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Incendio.
Ah,
Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio.
ah.
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Whoop.
Incendio.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the...
That was nothing. I'm just...
If the best duelist... Now, to the vic... And so it is.
Thank you.
You earned it. Now that we've definitive... Wonder how my herbal...
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Sure. 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 Avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. Herbology class. Herbology class. Well, let's just do this.
What am I...
Oh. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we'll be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fight a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
What if I just hold him in?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, what...
Actually,
How kind of you. Now, as I mentioned...
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogwarts.
You visited the magic need. Wonderful. I've arranged for you. Plant the seeds there.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. Well, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. The cabbages...
Yes, Professor.
Come back and see me when you're finished.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Let's go, boy.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Revelio.
He's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean,
Accio.
Beckett hadn't stopped me.
Dragon skull from crushing you. Revelio.
Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Oh. How do I do that? Oh. Oh. What is this? I do this potion. One.
Look at that. Oh, anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were. And Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea.
Perfect.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class here.
Revelio.
Perfect. Where's the thingy? Aha! It's mine. Aha!
Helpful reminder as to why we should.
I tended.
Yep.
Magical plant.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Of course.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned.
Did you know that you can?
Is this Sebastian? Hey, brother.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's
Super
hardly
cool.
ever in his classroom. Most
Why is he doing
strange.
a spell?
Lumos.
I can do that also. What were you doing? What are you doing? I'm rather curious about our class. Not Sai. Not Sai. Everyone's here. Cool. Where's the guys going?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Lumos.
It's dark. Why? It's dark.
Hello, Lenora.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time.
I've been...
Yeah, let me help you with that. You gotta do this.
Do come and find me if you stumble
Whoa,
on
what?
something illuminating that solves the mystery.
What?
Incendio.
Incendio?
Lumos.
Oh.
That
It's done
spot
now.
must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
A pillar and something underneath. Here. No. Pillar with a statue underneath. Not this one. Maybe this one? Because it, yeah, for sure.
This looks like the location from the painting.
There you
What
go.
could be so special about? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I wish the headmaster.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Of course. Sup, Lenore? Of course.
The moth!
The moth! The moth!
Incendio!
I shall get in trouble for this.
Is...
Oh, you see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my light. My arms get so tired carrying them. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
Oh, not good.
I suppose I could help.
Oh, I'd very... If you could collect them and bring them to me,
Of course. How many does she need?
Can you remind me what you needed help with?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about. One of them
Library.
is my personal
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, that's fast.
I'm gonna have to use Accio.
Oh, 2.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
It's gonna be easy.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students?
Lame. Serious.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Nice. I like it. I like this game a lot.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, madam. I like this game a lot. Where's the other book?
Revelio.
Should be flying around somewhere. Aha! Oh, that's one more.
Revelio.
The last one? Probably upstairs. So upstairs we go. Probably here.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Maybe jump? No.
Hello.
Done.
Here you are.
Here you are.
Thank goodness.
Here
some
you
people
are.
try-
Okay, what now? Oh, that was good. I need potion class. The girl from Ugandu. Let's go with potion class. Let's go to map. It's not far. This is even closer.
Would never allow
Surely
that.
those
It would
would
make him
come
look completely incompetent, which he is.
All that on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
Okay. I should take my dueling gloves out.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
It's gonna blow, it's gonna blow.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the root. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Professor Sharp said that...
My Wiggenweld potions are...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Super cool.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oh, pretty cool.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Aha.
Remember,
Where's the thing? Ah. Fwooper feather. Pretty cool though. I'm throwing the books to the ground. I am. Nice.
Incendio! Levioso! Lumos!
potion should not be that color, Miss Mc... Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Popo.
And now we add the mallow sweet and That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Whoa, Felix Felicis. That's the drinker's chance of success. Oh, super cool.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. Having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you pay particular. Now, I reckon, and you can keep. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Good. Okay, we continue to the Girl of Ugundu.
Revelio.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Wait, what? Oh, that's far away.
Revelio.
How do I get there? I get it now.
Black is without a doubt the worst master in the history of Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Where?
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Whoa, what?
Accio. Revelio.
Whoa.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
We're fine.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I'm all right in a moment.
If you don't mind my asking, what?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's where we got the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. I'm still learning, but I can see... I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from... And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the three. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade. All the more reason they must... Rumor has it that Theophilus taking him down would cripple.
That may be true.
I spoke with her. She was polite. Perhaps understandably would not... I overheard some... I was thinking...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
Thank you, Natty.
Okay.
Be on your guard.
Be on my guard. What?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nice.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. Potato! Not my best coloured mix.
Accio. Incendio.
Ah, seriously. Boom! That was epic.
Put me back down.
Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh fuck!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take me.
Tell Rookwood to find himself. Accio. Incendio.
Protego. Don't stupid to get out of this alive. I know stupid one. We can move quickly. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Release
Accio. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah, madame.
You were
I don't
right.
know.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Defensive.
Care to tell
Killed
you
5
our
men.
two Ashwinders were ready to
Insulted
dispatch
defensive.
me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service.
At your service.
Merlin?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here.
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was...
I can see why...
Well then, no one as yet, I suspect.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile. I had just... You see,
The Mallowsweet is...
precisely what you want to do. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
What should I do?
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
What?
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio. Incendio.
Well, they have 4. Solve Merlin's trial. Fire.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Okay. I get it. So it's a time thing. It gets to the bottom. It gets extinguished.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Of course. I get it now, but how many pyres are there? Because... Okay.
Incendio.
Run!
hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trial?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need. My guess is that which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need. I really.
Sure.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and
Accio.
What? Whoa. Cool.
He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
That's quite weird, though.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience. When I said it...
I'm sorry this happened.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here. I did enjoy... Slim though the...
Yeah, I'm gonna help you with that,
It was nice
man.
meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Don't worry, it's gonna be fine.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Dung. What? Let's try this.
Revelio.
Man, so many things. Money and what is that even? I think as I have no idea how to fetch those.
Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
But they're underground. I have no idea.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop.